Liquid biopsies have been discussed at this AACR meeting in more than 20 sessions. So a lot of studies based on either circulating tumor DNA, circulating tumor cells, or also other circulating biomarkers such as microvesicles. I choose to present you two studies that have been presented at this meeting. I presented the result of a phase 3 study about circulating tumor cells and their utility for the choice of therapy in metastatic breast cancer patients. So we know that we can treat estrogen receptor positive metastatic breast cancer with either endocrine therapy or chemotherapy. And the study I presented was about that choice. Can we drive that choice based on the circulating tumor cell count, which is a huge prognostic factor at baseline? And the answer is yes. In the general population, we can trust that biomarker to guide your choice between chemotherapy or endocrine therapy as first-line therapy. And what is most interesting is that we demonstrated even a benefit of chemotherapy in patients that have a high CTC count. This is the first trial to report the clinical utility of circulating tumor cell count in metastatic breast cancer patients. With this trial, the main issue is that CDK4/6 inhibitors have become mainstream in first line. So the choice between chemotherapy and endocrine therapy may be a bit different now from what it used to be for years. And we'll set up new studies to investigate whether our results still stand at the time of CDK4/6 inhibitors. The AACR meeting also allowed to have a view on the development of another test based on CTC, which is the detection of the androgen receptor variant 7, which is a splicing variant of the androgen receptor in metastatic prostate cancer. And what our American colleagues have shown is that if you have such staining in circulating tumor cell, patients are very unlikely to respond to androgen receptor inhibitors such as enzalutamide or abiraterone. So this test is now marketed in the US and reimbursed in the US, so will become a standard of care. The interest of this test is that they are able to look at the nuclear localization of AR-V7. So apparently the cytoplasmic localization is of no importance for the patient, whereas the presence of this variant in the nucleus clearly show a resistance to this drug. And that's the interest of this test. They are able to see the variant in the nucleus. These two CTC-based studies are showing first that CTC count is an important marker, but for the second study it also highlights the interest of characterizing the CTC at the biological level to show any resistance associated mechanism.